Describe Chris Eubank Jr. in 3 words. Describe Liam Smith in 3 words.
Arrogant.
Capable.
Athletic.
Boring.
Smug.
I don't even know if there's a 3rd adjective I could use for this guy, you know? We'll just keep it at 2.
As soon as the boxing, moving, jabbing's not working for him, he will come to have a fight with me.
This is going to be a Fight of the Year candidate.
You think you're a superstar and you're far from it.
I'm just a guy in a KFC jacket trying to make a living.
You've better finish me, put it that way.
Exactly, just like that.
Be my guest. You at 60%, I'll walk all over you.
That's just me getting ready to go to war.
That's just Chris being Chris. You think he's under my skin? You're mad.
I have to assert my dominance. I am the better man.
Do you want to know how Liam described you in 3 words?
Not really, but go ahead.
He described you as arrogant, athletic, and smug.
Oh, Liam, you're killing me, man. If everyone was a Liam Smith in the sport of boxing, trust me, no one would be watching boxing. Nobody.
Where do you think Chris Eubank Jr. would be if his surname wasn't Eubank?
Oh. I don't know. He certainly wouldn't be where he was now, definitely not. He lives a good life, he's earning very good money out of boxing, and it's a hard sport we're in to make that much money, so, you know, good on him, but the names help to play a big part in it.
Introducing first, he is the former British, Commonwealth, and WBO World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Liam Beefy Smith. The former British IBO and WBA World Champion, here is Chris Eubank Jr.
In a fight that promises to be both brilliant and brutal, fascinating and compelling.
The bad guy is back. The bad guy is back. He never cheats, he never lies, he never cuts any corners, but he's still the bad guy. Isn't that incredible? There's nothing he's going to be able to do that is going to, you know, confuse me or that I'm not going to see coming. I think that it's going to be a much more controllable fight and one that I'm going to be able to win with a fair amount of ease.
If he wants to feel that way, come in 55%, I'll wipe the floor on him, and he knows that, he's just playing the game that he always plays. You come in that way, what are you paying Roy Jones for then? You never paid him for Conor.
Roy Jones is a legend, I have to have him in the camp.
You never had him for Conor?
Yeah, because it was Eubank
because you could train yourself for Conor. Why are you paying money if I'm an easier fight? I wouldn't be paying money.
Money isn't an issue. It's the fact that I want Roy in my corner for this particular fight.
Why?
Why not?
Why didn't you have him for Conor?
I just told you it was because it was Eubank Ben. It was the Eubank name was British. Roy's an American. It wouldn't have made sense for the story.
Your dad weren't going to be there either.
Well, Ronnie Davis was there. That's the man I needed.
Ronnie's always there, to be fair to him. Ronnie's a good man.
Yes, he is.
The rest is a
one of the best. One of the best.
Yeah, Ronnie's a good fella. The rest is a But you come in at 50%, please do.
I know the fighter that Liam is. I've sparred with him.
You said you can't remember the spars, Chris. So how do you know it's easier than
I mean, I know we sparred. I don't exactly remember what happened in the spar. You know, I know I sparred your brother before I sparred you, but I don't particularly remember how it went. I think...
Are you trying to make out you sparred me brother, then got straight in with me, or you sparred me brother 2 days before you sparred me?
I'm pretty sure I sparred him and then you.
No, you never. You never. Stop lying. And Ronnie will tell you sparred me, brother, and then 2 days later you sparred me. So don't tell lies. If you want to be honest, just be honest.
I'm not lying. I actually don't remember, which is why, you know, it would have been uneventful. It would have just been, you know, another day in the office, G, just another piece of meat that was in there for me to.
Why have you put a rematch clause in? Or was it you're going to blame your team? Why is the rematch clause in this and there's not a rematch clause in the Conor Benn fight? Just answer.
This is business. You know, anything can happen.
Why was there not a rematch clause in the Conor Benn fight?
Ask my promoter. You know how to lay down like the old dog that you are, and that's what you're going to do on the night. You're going to lay down.
You know to lose every time you stepped up to someone with good fundamentals. You've lost.
Come on, listen. Don't speak like them because you're not. You know better.
You've lost though.
And for someone who has losses on their record, you know, it's obscene for you to even to talk like that. So just stop, please. It's embarrassing.
It's real. You think you're a superstar and you're far from it.
I never said I was a superstar. I'm just a guy.
You talk like you are. You're far from it.
I'm just a guy in a KFC jacket trying to make a living. Okay? Calm down over there.
Final message to each other?
The final message will be on the night when I'm standing over him with my hand raised.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Ronnie, okay, mate? Yeah, good, okay? Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you.
Senior brothers.
Yeah, it's nice to see you.
And media scrums. Thank you.
There's been no disrespect for me in the film.
No, of course, I know.
I don't like all that.
I know.
I don't like, yeah.
I'll never disrespect you either, mate.
Anyway.
Yeah. I'm comfortable walking someone down. I know I'm comfortable. I know I've got a good chin myself, and I know I've got a good defence when I use it properly. So I know if Chris opts to try and box me on the back foot, I know I can walk him down, and I know I'm clever enough and smart enough to get past this jab. I haven't won what I've won by just walking people down, my hands high. You know, I can box, and I've won titles, amateurs and pro. Box for England, so you know I know I've got more in the arse when it needs to come out. I feel I do more things than not better than Chris. I know I've got better fundamentals than him, you know, boxing brain than him. Even inside, I feel I'm too good for him inside also. I feel I've got better variety than Chris, so I'm very confident in this fight.
Double. Beautiful. One more like that. Step into jab, beef. Don't step, don't. Yeah, jab. And shoot. 1, 2, no, straight. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And go. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Right through him. 1, 2, roll. Pop, pop. Jab. And do this. Beautiful. 1, 2, down the pipe, pop, pop, come on. Pop. There it is. Jab right hook. Pop. There, send that in. Lovely.
What sort of fight are you preparing for? They're all hard at this level. I mean, that's a given. What sort of fight would you two expect from Chris Eubank Jr?
Well, it's the hardest fight of his career, so you know, that's where you got to look at it, isn't it? You know, it's going to be a really tough fight, but we're going to be prepared for it. So,
you rate Eubank Jr?
Do I rate him? It's a funny question. Look, he's got fantastic athletic capabilities. And look, he's dangerous. He can obviously punch very quick. I don't know if he's a bit past his best. You know, I think it's a fantastic matchup for Liam, but he poses a serious threat to Liam. It's a dangerous fight, and no stone will be left unturned in Liam's preparation for the contest.
What did he do to upset you? Because you done him with a body shot there, didn't you?
Yeah, sometimes trying to go around the side a little bit too far, but
he always does it.
Yeah, it works. It works.
I've walked into many arenas being booed, shouted at. I've seen guys spitting. I've seen guys, you know, saying the craziest stuff. I've seen these things for many, many years. It's not that I enjoy it. I came to accept it. It became like, all right, this is what boxing is, you know? People don't like me. People want to see me lose. It kind of sucks, but, you know, at least all the seats are filled. At least I'm getting my exposure. At least people are saying something. Did I think it was unfair? Did I think that it was undeserved? Maybe. I'm gonna still win the fight. I'm still gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm still gonna be in the gym every day. I'm still gonna be dedicating my life to the sport of boxing, the sport that I love. I know my environment, I know the people here. It's easy for me to get sparring partners in and out. There's not too many distractions down here. You can find them if you go looking, but in places like Dubai and Vegas, you know, there's a lot of temptation. I'm at a stage in my career now where I'm very focused. It doesn't matter where I train, but for a fight like this where I'm not scared of my opponent, you know, he's not dangerous to me. I don't really want to be in environments where I can be, oh, you know what? I'm gonna beat this guy anyway. I'm gonna go to the club, or I'm gonna go to this party, or I'm gonna go to this event. I still really should be in a place where it's just the gym. Gym, home, gym, home. The only issue is the cold. The cold is not good, but you can't get away from it in the UK. We're gonna have to get a whole load of heaters and put them in these gyms, because at the moment, yeah, it's pretty rough out here.
What are your recollections from that sparring? And there's a key point here that I want you to bring up.
Yeah, obviously, we had good spars and stylistically-wise, I took great confidence on that. But just stuff in I was saying, again, he can have the greatest chin in the world, but I know he's weak the body, I know I've hurt him the body, and I've hurt him well the body, and you'll probably never get that out of him because, again, he says he can't remember the spar, but he fully remembers my spar with him, let me tell you. So, you know, I'm sure that'll come up a few times before we get in the ring.
I hate all that though. Sparring stays in the gym, doesn't it? But up to you, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Me and him sparred.
I done a few with him, to be fair. Remember as Dar when it was as Dar come, you sparred him, then I sparred him, then you sparred him.
Alternate days.
Yeah. So like on the Monday, then when his dad come, and said to Joe, who's you sparring? And Joe said, sparring Liam, and he went, I was like, can he spar Paul? And Joe said, well, look, what's the spar? He must have just thought Liam's smaller.
You're light middle, weren't you?
Yeah. And then he was like, can he spar Paul? And Joe said, well, look, just watch the spar, and then you'll see it's actually a good spar. But I remember the time, he never even acknowledged me or nothing. He never even, like, come out, never said hello or nothing. And then sparred well with him, we had a good spar. Gone downstairs, doesn't coming back, just made me food. Coming back, the dad had followed me, come down, and then like introduced himself to me and all that, and I just thought, about just basically like I've had to gain your respect. Yeah, I've just gained your let on, rather than you like. And I thought there's only been like 2-3 people who have hated coming to the gym like that, and it was his dad, Junior Witter, when he done it. He come in and it was like everyone owed him a let on. Do you know what I mean? Like. Everyone else come over to let on. Junior Witter done it, but if you watch the spar,
oh, swear to God, right? I'm not just saying it because the cameras are here. Right in order that. Just leave it though. It's all right though.
I think I would remember
But you know what? I'm actually going to let him have that. I'm going to let him have the story that he hurt me to the body, and you know, I was close to getting on my knees and tapping out because he was so strong and ferocious, and I was just winded and paralyzed. I'm going to let him have that. Let him have it. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, it's completely irrelevant. You know, it happened 6, 7 years ago, more. I don't even know. So whether he did or whether he didn't, it's going to have no effect on the fight.
Yep, you know what I'm saying? Not in front. There you go, now. You know what I'm saying? So there you go, that's right, that's exactly right.
She said she my out, but I don't know. I had to look her up. I'm up for this
There you go, perfect. Okay? I told you he tried everything he damn sure of, you know what I'm saying? Comfortable doing like that first, then you can get it. Then do about 2 or 3, get comfortable with it, then you get one. Like, they could have got one good though. Good shot, when you set it up. You put a hand outside, and they go outside with the middle one. Good shit, good shit.
Lean into it. Spoil him. It's open.
Yeah.
You're here.
No, just top.
Top.
Oh, the top. Good. Great. Come here. Your ear. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Well done.
Here's the problem. Now he has 2 options. He can box you and beat you, or he can fight you and beat you. But he has the option to choose how he want to beat you now. Before, he only had one way to beat you, fight you. You understand me? Now he can either fight you and beat you, or he can box you and beat you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We wide open. Because when you're good enough, you're going to put him in, and you're going to have wide open. Right hand jab. Double jab it. Huh? And right uppercut off of that. Good. And a hook off of that. Good.
an old cliche they all say, you know, some are born to do it and, you know, and this, that, it can't be taught being a pro. He is a genuine throwback. You know, Cubanov in Russia, he's at your Mungui's, he's at your Canelo Alvarez's. He's talk about wearing a T-shirt, he's got a wardrobe full.
I'm still in the sport for a reason, and again I feel I turn up the way I should turn up. There's no way Chris Eubank Jr can beat me. At the stage of the career, I know I've got a lot to lose because defeat, I don't want to lose to nobody, but on paper, Chris has got a lot to lose. You know, I'm fighting Chris at Chris's natural weight, even though I know I'm big enough and I'm certainly big enough for Chris Eubank Jr, but I feel Chris has got a lot to lose in this.
I don't want to be another Liam Smith that's easily forgotten.
Don't be putting that on my programme.
People don't realise how clever he is until you get in the ring with him. By then it's too late.
It is right there.
Wow. The only time he's happy is when he's playing football.
You can hardly get on a chat show, could you?
I feel I should never lose to Chris Eubank Jr.